He has some really big challenges, so the housing crisis is the worst we've faced in a generation. We're also in a really difficult position whereby the rate of affordable home building is actually at its lowest since 2008, so I think he will be looking really, really early on in his mayoralty to help start building those thousands and thousands of homes.
The headline policy is that he's going to freeze fares for the 4-year duration of his term at their current levels. He's also pledged to freeze the congestion charge at its current level as well. That gives him very little room for manoeuvre because fares account for 40% of all funding for Transport for London, and Transport for London is itself the biggest budget item that the Mayor's responsible for. The government has set quite strict limits on spending going forward in terms of the money he'll receive from central government. So there is less money coming from that source, and he is choking off some of the potential sources of money that he could raise himself. So that leaves him with very little room to manoeuvre. He may attempt to lobby government to give him more money, but that money the government may feel is not there and that it isn't their job to subsidise his policies. In terms of national politics, the major change here is that Jeremy Corbyn will arguably now face a rival power base, in much the same way that Boris cleverly was able to use the mayoralty to launch a potentially successful challenge we've yet to see against David Cameron, but certainly be a persistent thorn in his side and to build up that momentum that you're a credible leadership rival. Sadiq Khan will be able to do that now. He's got the biggest mandate of any politician in Britain. He won more votes than Boris did in 2008. That gives him a significant power base. It looks like, according to the rumours, that the team he's going to build around him to deliver his ambitious agenda are including a number of leading Blairites. So he isn't recruiting people from the Corbyn faction of the Labour Party.
Sadiq's been really clear that the challenge for the Labour Party as a whole is to make sure that it is reaching out to not just Labour voters. So the victory on Friday was really a historic win for the Labour Party and is a fantastic chance for them to show that they can appeal to people who don't necessarily have a political affiliation. And he has been quite clear that he wants Labour to be that sort of broad tent, so you're bringing in people with lots of different views, but you do reach out beyond Labour voters when it comes to elections. You need to be a party that can show the country that they are strong on the economy, they are strong on security, and also that they will help to make sure that we've got the very best public services.